Well, hello again. It's your Lady Lisa, High Priestess, Natural Born White Witch out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. If you keep seeing me look over at the other phone, that's because I get bad reception in my coven, and I'm trying to upload the video from right before this one because I tried to tell you in the first video that I am doing everything in intervals so I don't lose your interest. So this video is going to be basically on manifesting, okay? Everybody wants to know how to manifest. And I don't get perturbed when they can consistently ask me, because I love to teach. I love to be asked questions. It is my passion to teach. I just love it. I mean, I'm always the student before I'm a teacher. I learn new things every single day. If I go to bed and there hasn't been something that I learned that day new, then I didn't do something right. So please, always you can comment below on any video that I have made for me to clarify something. You can ask me something that is not related to the video. You can ask me to do an upcoming video. All comments are welcomed. If anything is negative, you will be blocked or reported. I do not tolerate negative bullshit. I do not. I'm too old and too grown for that, okay? Even though I'm 89, I'm too grown for that. No, I'm only kidding. But I don't look 43 because I use a potion that I've been making and mastering for years, and it's called potion number 3. So it's my beauty potion that I made, and yes, I have a 24-year-old and 2 grandkids. But anyway, long story short, so yes, please comment below. A thumbs up would be great. A subscribe would be great. The bell button, please push that so you get alerts when I go live. If you didn't like the video, that's okay. You don't have to give me a thumbs down because you have a thumbs down that's corny. You can just keep moving forward to find a teacher that you like, as I teach traditionally. Nothing against anybody else's teaching. I don't discredit anybody else's teaching. I just teach the way I was taught at 5 years old. And it's kind of simple and easy, and I love it. So that's the way I teach. So let's talk about manifesting. Okay, so manifesting is simple. It really is, because see, the brain, the power of the brain is the most powerful thing in the world. It controls everything that goes on in your life. It's that simple. You can actually manifest something in 17 seconds. That's how easy it is. I had a lady the other day say to me, well, I go around and I say it and I speak it. Well, in the Bible it says speak it into life. And it does. It says speak what you want into life if you follow the Bible. Well, manifesting is like that. You're speaking it into life. First and foremost, you have to watch the words you say. Okay? Wanting, I need, and I hope are all words of doubt. Okay? They're going to elude what you want. Almost like when you want to go catch a butterfly. It's going to run from you. But when you sit down and you're right, let me cover my boobies. I'm sorry. I'm in a bikini. My coven is so hot from all these spells. If you sit down quietly on that chair, the butterfly is going to come and land right on your shoulder. But if you keep chasing the butterfly, it's going to elude you. So don't say I want, don't say I need, and don't say I hope. They're words of doubt. When you're manifesting, you're speaking it out loud, because you can do it either out loud or in your mind or both. I'm going to get it. And you put demand into it. I'm going to get that job. I'm going to get those divorce papers. I'm going to have another child. I'm going to be healthy. I'm going to get good results. I'm going to get a new friend. I'm getting a new man. I'm getting that money. I'm getting that new job. Whatever it is you want, you have to say you're getting it and put demand into it. If you're a witch, end it with so mote it be. If you're not, just manifest it. When I lay down at night is when I manifest the most. Now, I do manifest during the day. I do spells during the day, walking down the street. Well, not walking down the street, but riding in the car, wherever I go. My husband will look over at me and he'll see me mumbling. He'll know I'm doing a spell. Or I'll just out loud manifest it. I get everything I want First and foremost, thank you, Mother Universe, for allowing me to manifest and manifest correctly. But when I go down and I lay down at night and I pray and I served and I gave thanks, and I send out love and light, and I bind my enemies and make them weak, and I bind all the negativity, and I clear the energy out and all that good stuff, I manifest in my mind. And I say, I'm going to get that new home, and it's going to be furnished beautifully, so mo to be. I'm just giving you some examples. I'm going to get my nails done, and they're going to be perfect because I have OCD, so mo to be. I'm going to do spells tonight, and they're going to be a success, so mo to be. I'm going to wake up tomorrow looking more pretty, more youthful, more thinner, more whatever I want, so mo to be. And I get up, and if it didn't work that day, well, then it's like a bucket list. I keep doing it until it happens, and then I scratch it off. It's done, and then I move on to the next manifestation. It's that simple. It is really that simple. But here's the kicker. People want to believe in magic, and people want to believe in manifestation. But subconsciously, their mind won't allow them to believe because of what they were taught, or they're afraid of what people will think about them. So your words are saying what you think you're doing and you think is right, but subconsciously your mind knows better. And even though the things are coming out your mouth and you think they're right, they're not working because subconsciously you really don't believe. And your mind knows that. See, belief is everything. When you don't believe, things cannot happen. That it tells you that in the Bible as well. Listen, you believe in God and Jesus Christ. You've never seen either one of them, but you believe in it, correct? Okay. You've never seen $1 million, but you believe there's $1 million, correct? Right. So what is the problem with believing in manifestation? Who the heck in the world would not want to manifest and get the things that they want when it's that simple to manifest, when all you have to do is believe and manifest correctly? Who the heck in the world wouldn't want to do that? You really have to be a lunatic to not believe in manifestation and not be able to do it correctly. I apologize. I didn't mean to say you're a lunatic because you don't do it properly. Because there's newbies out here that are learning for the first time, and there's people that are learning for the first time. And I didn't mean to call you a lunatic. Let me take that back. Let me rephrase that. I said you're a lunatic if you don't want to have everything you want in life. You're not a lunatic if you don't understand. That's why I'm here to teach. So let me apologize from the bottom of my heart. I didn't mean to offend anybody. It came out wrong. It happens sometimes. I am not perfect. Robots aren't even perfect anymore. So please accept my apology and let's move on, okay? You're not a lunatic or an idiot if you're not understanding. But you have to remember that the brain controls everything. So even though you're speaking it, if subconsciously you really don't believe, it don't matter what you're speaking. It's not going to work. You have to get yourself to believe. Okay? You really do. Just like when I do spells for clients, I give them universal laws. Okay? One of the universal laws is you cannot rush magic. It's just like planting a seed. It's going to be in my book as I'm writing my book. If you go out to your garden and you plant seeds, you can't keep going and digging up the seeds to see if they're going to work or they're growing, because you're going to kill the seeds. The seeds are going to die and you're not going to have whatever you planted grow. So if somebody does magic for you, or you do magic for yourself, and let's hypothetically say you comment below and you want an unhexing done, or an uncrossing done, or an unjinxing done, or you want somebody hexed, or you want a money spell, or you want somebody banished, or you want something done, and then you keep inboxing me, well, it didn't happen yet. Well, when is it going to happen? Well, how come it didn't happen yet? Why is it getting worse? Guess what? when your spell fails, I didn't fail the spell. I gave you rules for a reason. Not my rules, not no rules that came from a book, straight rules from the universe. If you fail to abide by them, you destroyed your own magic. Once the magic is performed, as I am the middleman, it is up to Mother Universe to grant it. Now, not all witches believe in that, and not all witches follow that, and that is fine. I'm not here to debate what other witches do. I'm here to teach you what I know to teach. Once I do the magic and I perform the magic, I send it out to the universe. I have never seen Mother Universe deny one of my spells. I've seen them fail because of other people not abiding by the rules. Some I had to fix for them, and luckily, and thank you to Mother Universe, she fixed them for me. That's why I make fixed worked oil. But rules are given for a reason, because if I didn't care or I was a scammer, I would take the candle or the magic and I would be like, poof, lit. There you go. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. To myself, I don't care. I got the donation. What do I care if it works or it don't? But I don't do that. I take the time out of my day to give you rules and regulations that are quite simple and easy so these spells can work effectively for you. And if they fail, it will not be because of me or Mother Universe, because I will know right from the beginning if something's coming wrong with your candle, because I know how to read candles like I know how to read the back of my hand. So I will know right away if you didn't abide by the rules. Like, I'll give you an example. I had one girl say to me, I said, I inboxed her and I said, there's something wrong with this candle. Actually, two women, but I'm only going to give you one example. I said, there's something wrong with this candle. Like, what did you do? Like, I had already kind of knew what she did, but I wanted her to tell me what she did. And she was like, oh, because I send people updates when I first start their candle, unless they want updates in between. I don't like to really do all that stuff because magic whispers and you don't want to get back to the sender or the hexer or anything like that, so things could get defeated or messed up. And she was like, oh, my husband seen the video and he's seen, well, first of all, what happened was your husband seen the video. That was a no-no. Then he showed the kids the video. That was a double whammy no-no. So you failed the rules. Your candle failed. So you're still hexed. You didn't want to try again and be unhexed. So she's still hexed. That's her problem. Did she go to another witch or whoever she may have went to try to get it off her? I don't know. But that's another thing. You need to be real careful. You better look for a witch or whoever you go to that has a great badge with great history, like a resume, who is known for taking off spells, hexes, and doing spells. Before you get somebody to do your spells for you, just like if you wanted a tummy tuck or you wanted your braces on your teeth or anything like that, you want to do some investigation on the person that's doing the things for you, because you don't want things to go wrong. Even though there's that small chance that things could go wrong, no matter how well or how good they are, but you don't want that to happen. So you want a witch with a good badge who is known for doing stuff like this, a master spellcaster like myself. So make sure you ask around and get some advice or some affirmations or some testimonies off people about this person like myself before you get them to do things for you, so that you know that things are going to be done and be done right, as long as you abide by the simple rules. And one of the rules are belief. Okay, that's really one of the rules. It's really quite simple. Another rule is you must give permission for me to do the magic. Another rule is you're not to discuss the magic with anybody but me. No psychic, no friend, no dog, no animal, no pet, no husband, nobody. Only me and me only, and you and I will talk in code. Because, again, magic does whisper, Like, I hear conversations in my ears all the time when people are talking about me, whether it be bad or good. I don't say stuff all the time because I don't feel like the drama, but I hear it. Trust me, I hear it. And one of you people who are watching the video right now, I've already heard your conversation the other day about me. But it wasn't bad enough for me to say anything about it. It actually kind of made me laugh. Because I don't compare myself to any other witch or any other gifted person in the world. I'm more powerful than you. I believe I'm the most powerfulest in the world because I have that right. I'm not egotistic. I'm confident. But I don't say that I'm more powerful than you. But I have the right to believe that I am the most powerfulest. And every witch and every gifted person should have that confidence in themselves. But I heard what you said the other day. And actually it made me laugh. And it wasn't bad enough for me to bring it to your attention because it was worthless to me. I don't do all that drama. You'll just go on a candle if it bothers me that bad. But back to manifestation before we hit the 20-minute mark. And I might not make the third video. Being that I have to get a few things done today. And I'm getting ready to go on vacation. Vacation again. And I'm taking my dad with me. And you know what was so amazing? I bought a beautiful urn. And thank you to Mother Universe, me and my husband, and the few people that did donate on the GoFundMe, which I love them to death, and they will be truly blessed by me. They don't even know what's coming their way yet. And I know they didn't do it expecting anything in return, but I love to give, especially when you help with something like that. I opened up his urn, and I could, when I left the hospital, when he took his last breath, somebody said to me, "How could you post that on Facebook?" And I said, "Excuse me, that was such a blessing. It was the most beautifulest thing to see my father transition from this world to heaven. That is nothing morbid. There's nothing ugly about that. It's beautiful." And I brought home his hospital gown so I could smell him. And when I opened the urn and I smelled his ashes and I held him, I didn't smell any smoke. I didn't smell any type of ash, any type of fire. And even some of his bones were still in there. I smell him. He had this scent about him. He didn't even have to wear deodorant. He had this scent, this beautiful scent about him. And I smelled it. There was nothing but his scent. And he always told me, since I was a little girl, always, he said, "Lisa, when I pass over, if there's any way back, I'm always going to let you know by sending you a balloon." I didn't get to see my balloon yet, but that doesn't mean it isn't coming because I caught him on the videotape the other day at 4 o'clock in the morning. And he was so big and so beautiful, and he passed by my camera so close to my camera that if my camera wasn't in front of me, he would have touched me. I smell him all the time. He shows me things in heaven, and I'm a better medium now because of him. And I wouldn't wish in 100 wishes for him to be back into this world, this physical world, because it's evil, it's ugly, and it's horrible, and it's hateful. I want him in paradise where he's free and he's happy, and I could still see him, smell him, and communicate with him. But one of the things he said in the hospital when he went in, and he had the tubes down his throat, but I'm epileptic, so I had multiple seizures when I went in, and I thought I had to pull the plug that day, and they rushed me downstairs, and I was downstairs for like 8 hours, and they were about to admit me, and I came out of it, so they let me go, and I came upstairs, and all of a sudden, my dad was awake. He knew everything that happened, even though he was out of it. He told me everything that happened because he could still hear and see for some reason. That was a daughter and a father's love and a bond. And he said just like this to the nurses and to me. He said, took his finger and he said to me, "You are my heart." And I always knew that about him, that I was his baby. Because we all got a favorite child. We love them all. We love them all the same. Well, we love them all the same, but we love them differently because they're different. You have to love them differently because they're different. They're individuals, but you love them the same. But you always got that favorite child, and I was his. And when he said that to me, and then he went on life support, it's something I will never forget in my lifetime. And I've done many readings where I've held ashes so I could communicate better. And I smelt the ash. I smelt the smoke. Before they even gave me the ashes, I told them I smell cremation. My father's ashes smell just like him. And it's beautiful. And it's beautiful. So, if you want to comment below, please do so. Again, you can ask me anything in the world. Even if it doesn't pertain to any of these videos, you can go watch prior videos, ask me questions on those. You can ask me questions pertaining to these 2 videos that I just uploaded, or anything that you would like me to teach upcoming. Anything that's negative, you're getting blocked and reported. And please don't mess with me. Don't be an idiot and mess with a witch who hexes people. Because I'm really not in the mood right now. Really. It's not a threat. I'm just really not in the mood. Please, just leave me alone for a while, okay? Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. I'm confident and I'm powerful. Don't hate me for that. Go be you and love you. And if you can't be you and love you, then just stay away from me. The end of subject. That's it. Because I'm a kind-hearted, loving person that would give my life for you. But if you hurt me, I'm getting one of my sisters to come for your neck. Not in a hurtful way, not by hands, not by life, through the magic world. Where it'll last the rest of your life. Like the other day, somebody was harassing me. A jealous woman. Well, she's stuck in a black mirror for the rest of her life now. I sent it to her. She looked in the mirror. She read the spell. She's stuck there now. She's walking around in the physical world, but her soul is stuck in the mirror, and she can't get out. So, I would love for you to give me a subscribe and the bell button so that you could get alerts when I go on, and a thumbs up if you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, you don't have to give me a thumbs up, but you don't have to give me a thumbs down either because you have a thumb, because that's so corny. Just so corny, because I follow many witches on YouTube, and I love them all for who they are, what they teach, and how confident they are in their self. And sometimes I won't give a thumbs up, but I never give a thumbs down. Never. Never, never, never. It's corny. Remember that. So once I hit 333 in viewers, I'm going to go live, and I got special treats for everybody that'll be there when I go live. I'm going to do Q&As, and I got some special treats for you guys. And I am going to do a love spell in my group next week on Witchy Wednesday. I'm going to do a love spell, and I'm going to post that in my group now so everybody could get ready for it. And you know, gotta be careful with love spells sometimes. They tend to backfire a lot. They're just one of those spells that tend to backfire a lot. That's all I can say about that. But if you would like me to do any type of spell for you, I can link you my information down below. Unfortunately, being a solitary witch up until about 8-9 months ago, I don't know how to link all that stuff, but I will put it down below, my phone number, my Gmail. I could give you my group name on Facebook. If you would like any type of oil, powder, anything made, puppets, spell kits. I put together spell kits, empowerment kits, protection kits, glamour kits, get what you want kits, any type of kit, bath kits, I have my own perfume line. I have my own potion number 3 that helps you stay young. It's called the Fountain of Youth. I do the Turn Back powder. I do the eggshell powder. I do the Protect Your Powers powder. The Devil's Breath, the Dragon's Breath, Destroy Everything, Doom, anything you want. Any type of spell you want done, you name it, I can do it. Car accident spells, banish you, disappear you, make you go into a painting like the one in the back, put you in a black mirror, money spells, success, wealth, lucky, anything you want. I can unhex you. I can hex somebody for you. I do it all. I am a jack of trades, and I am proud of myself for that. But we're going into 25 minutes when I was only supposed to stick at 20. So, excuse me for my crying. I'm grieving at the moment. And I do apologize again if anybody took offense when I said you're a lunatic. If you don't understand, I did not mean it like that, so let me apologize one more time. What I meant was you're a lunatic if you don't want to manifest and get everything that you want. If you just don't want to believe and try. I did not in any mean way, shape, or form mean that you are a lunatic because you don't understand how to manifest. And again, it came out wrong. I am only human, and I apologize from the bottom of my heart. Please accept my apology. I would be forever grateful if you would. With that being said, I may do another video. I'm not sure. Let me make sure the other video is uploaded.
Unknown caller.
And let me get this phone call. With love and light and blessings to you all. Your Lady Lisa, High Priestess. Comment below, subscribe, and hit the bell button. Bye. Love you. Hello.